guys, welcome to day 4 of your workout. You girls ready to jump right into it?
So ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna show you the demo exercises first. So girls, will you go ahead and grab your exercise balls? Okay, and then coming back to the mat, the first exercise is going to be a bicycle chest press. So you're gonna wanna start with heavier dumbbells here. So just know these medicine balls or exercise balls might roll all over the place, but we want them for our first circuit. So the first exercise though, it's going to be a bicycle chest press. So arms start square like we've done before, and you're just gonna alternate your arms and your legs at the same time like you would do with regular bicycle crunches. Does that make sense? So on this one, we're going for 15 on each side. And if it's too much to do the legs, Stacey, will you show what it looks like to keep one foot on the ground? You can do it just like this for a modified version. Okay, so that's your first exercise. The second exercise is going to be a squat with the dumbbells. So you're gonna hold those dumbbells just down to your sides, and then we're gonna squat down, stick the booty out, and come right back up doing 15 of these. Does that feel okay, girls? Okay, so then the third exercise, we're gonna grab a hold of these exercise balls. Actually, you still need the dumbbells. And on this one, knocking over water bottles. On this one, what you're going to do is roll out onto the exercise ball. You wanna have your shoulders and neck supported, and then we're going to do a chest press. So bringing those dumbbells up together and then right back down. So this is our third exercise. Is that feeling okay? Okay, so then fourth exercise, drop the dumbbells down. You're gonna keep that ball right by you. We're gonna lay down onto the mat. This one's a little bit funky. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna squeeze that exercise ball between your shins and your knees. You're gonna stack your knees right on top of your hips, and then you're gonna bend those legs down to a 90 degree and bring them straight back up. So the whole time, squeezing your inner thighs together and then really engaging the tops of your thighs. So that's our last little exercise of strength, and then we're gonna move into the cardio. So cardio demos, first is the squat jack. So this one we'll do 30 seconds when we get to the real life. So squat jack, sumo squat, and then arms up and together. So this is the full range of motion. If you'd rather not jump it, you don't have to. So 30 seconds is what we'll be doing here. And then girls, we showed this last one, it's a push-up with a thruster. So kind of funky. You're gonna come down to a plank position. And then from here, you're gonna do a push-up and then jump your feet in towards your hands and then straight back out for another push-up. So that's our last little cardio burst. And then if you need to take the push-up out or even just drop down to your knees, you can go ahead and do that for the modified version. And you can either just step the feet in or even just keep the feet out where they are. Cool? Yeah. All right, you guys, let's get into it in real time. All right, you guys, here we go. We're doing the first round of that first circuit. You girls ready? Yes. Okay, so grab your heavier dumbbells here. We're coming down to the ground and we're doing that bicycle chest press. So 15 on each side, and then again, just alternating the arms. So at home, pay attention to the dumbbells that you're using. Here on set, we just have 5 pounds. We're doing that for all of the exercises, but at home, it's good to have maybe a lighter set and a heavier set. And this would be one of the exercises you'd want to challenge yourselves and push a little bit heavier weight on, because your chest is usually going to be a stronger muscle. So again, 15 on each side. If it bothers your back at all, you can keep your head down on the ground and then keep one foot down as well. So what's nice about this exercise is it's, again, a 2-for-1. You are working your core and your chest at the same time. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going into that squat with the dumbbells. So holding the dumbbells if that feels okay. If you'd rather not, that's fine too. So we're gonna take it 15 repetitions on this one, just holding those dumbbells down to the side. Again, modification for this would be, I'll turn to the side so you can see, maybe only drop it down just a couple of inches and squeeze your booty at the top and really try to engage those thighs as you drop it down. So even if you're only dropping a couple of inches, that's okay. Listen to your body. We're going 15 reps. Again, mindful of those knees. Anytime you do a squat or a lunge, you want to make sure that your knee isn't extending beyond your toe. So you're really sinking that booty backward. That feel okay? Okay, girls, go ahead and grab your exercise balls, bring them in. We're going back to that chest fly with the stability ball. So this one, again, you have your dumbbells. You can do a little bit heavier weight here, and you're gonna roll out so that your shoulders and your neck are supported. and then just bring those dumbbells up and together, and then back down. We're actually both doing two different things. So flying, bring dumbbells together, and then open, yeah. I think when we demoed it, we might have even demoed the squared version. So for a fly, you want to keep your arms more straight, bring your palms together, and then open it right back up. That feel okay, girls? Yeah. The whole time, keep your hips up really, really high. We don't like saggy booties. So 15 reps here. Way to go, you girls. And then after this one, we're moving into our last strength exercise of this circuit, okay? So go ahead and drop those dumbbells down to the sides or down to the ground, and then it's a little bit awkward again, but lying down onto the ground, you're gonna squeeze that exercise ball between your shins, and the whole time really squeeze your inner thighs together. So knees are stacked right on top of the hips the whole entire time. You're just gonna drop those legs down to a 90-degree angle and then straighten them back up. Do you girls feel this in your legs? Oh yeah. This one I feel like is a little deceptive because it kind of looks a little weird and it kind of looks like it's not doing much. But if you're really squeezing those inner thighs together and then working to engage the top of the thighs, you're going to feel it. So awesome. Nice. Okay, so 15 here, and then we're gonna move into that cardio burst. So 30 seconds of the squat jacks. You girls ready? Okay, so 30 seconds, I've got you timed. On your mark, get set, go. So again, squatting down, sumo squat, jump it up and together. If it's too much, you don't have to jump. You can even just step it together, like that. You can even completely remove the squat if you'd rather just go back to that modified jumping jack that we've done before. Either way, you guys, we're going 10 more seconds, trying to get your heart rate up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, then into those push-up thrusters, okay? Again, a little bit awkward here, but starting in the plank position, 30 seconds, I've got you timed. You ready? Good job, you guys. So again, remember this one at home, you can do it on your knees, okay? So that's a modification and you can just step it in and out. But if it feels okay, like Sarah's doing over here, full push up, jump your feet in and then back out. So again, we're just firing up that heart rate. We have about 10 more seconds here, a little bit less than 10 seconds actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Awesome. Grab a drink, rest for 1 minute, and then we'll be back to repeat that circuit one more time. All right, you guys, here we go again, repeating that circuit one more time. You ready? Okay, I think so. Let's do it. So starting with that bicycle chest press, grab your heavier dumbbells, and then arms start square, just going back and forth, alternating sides, 15 on each side. And then you can keep your head on the ground if it bothers your neck at all. Just go ahead and keep your neck down, your head down the entire time. If it starts to bother your low back, you can keep your legs down on the ground. Stacey, will you show what that looks like? Yeah, so just like that. Again, 15 on each side. Awesome, awesome exercise, working your core and your chest at the same time. I'm all about these compound movements because why not? Why not work a little bit harder? Okay. So then standing up, we're doing the squat with the dumbbell. So holding that weight down to your side, count your reps, 15 repetitions, go at your own pace. Squat down and then come back up, okay? So then again, watch your knees. Make sure your knees aren't going beyond the toes. And then really squeeze your booty as you go down and come right back up. If it's too much to hold dumbbells, keep the dumbbells on the ground. You do not need to hold them. And if it bothers your knees at all, you can even skip over this exercise completely. Or maybe it feels okay to just take it down an inch or two and build the strength that way. You girls doing okay? Awesome. Okay, go ahead and grab your exercise balls. We're gonna do that chest fly again. So another compound exercise that I love because you're engaging your core, you're engaging your glutes, and you're really working your chest at the same time. So you're just gonna roll out so that your shoulders and neck are supported. Dumbbells come together facing each other with the palms, and then flying open. So again, the whole time, keep those hips up nice and high. And then your feet are about hip width distance apart. And you can kind of play around with your stance. It might feel a little bit more supported to have your feet a little bit wider. That's okay. So going 15 here. Nice. And again, challenge yourself on the weight. If it's too easy in your chest, then go ahead and go a little bit heavier. Doing these higher repetitions, you are not going to get bulky. I promise you that. Okay? Okay, so drop the dumbbells down, and then laying down on the ground, we're gonna squeeze the ball again between the shins and do that knee extension with the exercise ball. Is that good? It's deceptive, yeah. It really is. So just make sure the whole time that you're really, really squeezing your shins together, squeezing those inner thighs together. One, you're going to need to keep that ball in place, otherwise it's gonna roll out of there. But then two, you wanna make sure that you're actually engaging the muscles and that you're getting a workout out of this exercise, right? So doing 15 here. Make sure the top of the leg's firing. Good job, girls. Okay, go ahead and throw the exercise balls out of the way. We're going back to that little cardio burst. So doing those squat jacks first. We've got 30 seconds here. You girls ready? On your mark, get set, go. So squatting down, jumping it up and together. Again, listen to your body. If it bothers your knees or your back or anything else, don't do the jump, okay? We want to make sure that you're listening to your body and you're being safe and that you don't get discouraged by these workouts. So if that means that you're stepping it with a modified jack, that's awesome. Do that, okay? 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. And then dropping it down, we're doing the push-up thrusters. This is the last exercise in this circuit, and then we'll rest, okay? So 30 seconds, ready, go. Push up, and then jump the feet in. Push up, and then jump the feet in. So moving as quickly as you can, keeping your stomach tight the whole time. Make sure you're breathing too, okay? So again, if you need to drop your knees down to the ground for the push-up, that's awesome. If it's too much to jump your feet in, it might be, maybe it bothers your back, that's okay. You do not have to jump your feet in. You can just stay with the push-up the whole time. So Stacy, will you just stay with the push-up for a couple? Show what that looks like. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, you guys, you did it. That was your first circuit. Grab a drink, and then we'll meet you back here for your second circuit. All right, you guys, welcome back. We're doing circuit 2. I'm gonna show you a quick demo. Actually, I lied. They're gonna show you a quick demo. So the first exercise of circuit 2 is dips using a chair, okay? So this is gonna get the back of your arms. The girls have grabbed their chairs. Fingertips are facing forward, and you're just gonna drop yourself down. You wanna keep your elbows stacked on top of your wrist, okay? So in real time, we're going to do 15 of these. Okay, so that's your first exercise. Your second exercise, we'll let them put these chairs back really quick. So your second exercise, we're gonna work the legs. So 2 different versions of this. It's a side-to-side lunge, and we're gonna alternate going 10 to each side. So Sarah, will you show the full range of motion going from one side and then come together and then out to the other side, okay? So this is the full range of motion. Stick your booty back. The modification Stacy will do here, she's gonna come nice and wide with her legs and just keep her legs apart, and then jump or squat it down to one side and then come back up to center. And then you'll do the same thing on the other. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's your second exercise. The third one, we're gonna grab dumbbells. So doing shoulders, arms are gonna come squared, kind of like a goalpost. Engage your stomach a lot. Balancing on one leg, we're pressing the weight straight up overhead and then back down. So we're gonna go 10 on each leg here. And then the key is when you come back down, you wanna think nice and square with your arms, okay? So that's the third exercise. Go ahead and drop that weight down. The fourth strength exercise, plank ups. Everybody's favorite. So plank ups, you start on your hands, and you're just gonna drop one forearm down, the other forearm down, plant a hand, plant the other hand. So it'll kind of make sense as you go. You can see both of the girls doing them here. So you'll go 5 on one arm and then switch and do 5 on the other arm. The modification will be to drop your knees down to the ground, okay? So that's what plank ups look like. Then standing back up, we're moving into the cardio section, 180-degree squat jumps. These ones are so much fun. So these will just be 30 seconds. You're gonna squat down, jump up and flip the other way, squat down again. So sometimes it helps to touch one hand down to the ground. This is the full range of motion, okay? So if it's I like that you guys are turning towards each other. If it's way too much to add the jump, you can squat and then step it and then squat again. Even if your squat is like this, just coming down an inch, that's totally fine, okay? So last exercise would be mountain climbers. We've done these before. Hands come down right under the shoulders, just pulling those knees in towards the chest, running it out 30 seconds, okay? All right, so that's a demo of circuit 2. Let's jump right into it. You girls ready? Yeah. All right, you guys, here we go, jumping into that second circuit. You girls ready? Okay, so grab your chairs. We're going into those tricep dips first thing. So 15 repetitions here. Again, hold on to the chair, fingertips facing forward. Keep your elbows stacked right on top of your wrists, and you're just gonna drop your hips down to the ground and then come right back up. So 15 of these, stomach stays tight. The more you bring your feet in towards your body, the more modified it's gonna be, the easier it's gonna be. The more you straighten your legs out, the harder it's going to be. You can even lift one leg off the ground if you want like a big challenge, just like Sarah's doing. So 15 total repetitions here. Awesome. Okay, move the chairs out of the way, and then we're going into that side to side lunge. So again, mindful of your knees, pay attention to your body here. If it feels okay, 10 to each side, switching sides like Sarah's doing. Again, watch your knee, make sure it doesn't go over your toe. If that's too much, then you can do what Stacy's doing here and just going side to side, but without stepping the feet together, okay? So that's gonna be a lot easier. The whole time though, try to keep your chest lifted, shoulders back, and then really stick that booty out. I hope you guys are counting, because I'm definitely not. And at home, I hope you guys are counting too. So 10 to each side. That's like true for real life. I just always follow what Sarah does too. Okay, awesome job. Okay, grab your dumbbells. Again, shoulders are stronger muscles, so you might be able to go a little bit heavier. We're standing on one foot, balancing, pressing that weight straight up overhead for 10, and then we'll switch sides for the other 10. So here's the thing, if it's way too much to be balancing on one leg, it's okay to maybe just have one toe touching the ground, okay? So all your weight is in one leg, but then the other toe stays on the ground for a little bit more balance, and go that way. So 10 on each side, working the shoulders, working the stomach, another 2 for 1, because that's how I roll. Good job, you guys. We're almost there. Good job. Okay, drop it down. Plank ups again. So plank ups, we're gonna start in that high plank position. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Stomach is nice and tight. Drop a forearm down and then the other forearm down. Plant a hand, okay? So we're going 5 on each side. This one's working your core, it's working your shoulders, it's kind of actually working your whole body, okay? So if it's too much, go ahead and drop your knees down to the ground. This is another one though that you want to challenge yourself just like you would on a push-up, okay? So try at least 1 on your toes, and then if you decide it's too much, drop your knees down to the ground. But always listen to your body. Is that it? They're so hard. They're so hard, but they're so good. Okay, then moving into our cardio burst, you guys. Are you ready for this? Okay, so the 180-degree squat jumps. Ready, go. So 30 seconds. Woo! Our mats are sliding all over the place. That's okay, that's okay. If that, you guys, this might happen at home, roll with it, right? So if it happens, that's okay. Straighten out your mat, keep going. Don't let it stop you though, you guys. So we're going 15 more seconds. If it's too much to jump it, go ahead and take the jump out and just step. Little squat, step. Little squat, okay? That's totally fine. Girls, we've got 3 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Okay, drop it down. We're doing mountain climbers. This is our last exercise of the circuit. So 30 seconds here. Ready, set, go. So again, we've done these mountain climbers before. Shoulders are right on top of the wrists. Full range of motion like Sarah's doing. You're really just gonna run and drive those knees into the chest, keeping your stomach tight, getting your heart rate up, okay? If it's too much, then you can go slow it down. Cece's slowing it down and just step it, okay? You can also drop your forearms down to the ground. That's gonna modify it even more. Girls, we have 5 more seconds and then we'll grab a drink. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, you guys. Grab a drink. We'll meet you back here in 1 minute and repeat that circuit one more time. Okay, you guys, are you ready for it? One more time. We're gonna get through that circuit. Just so you guys know, these girls didn't really get a break in between filming, so we are jumping into it just like you guys are at home, so we're starting with these dips again. So dropping it down, 15, and then come right back up, working your triceps. Stomach stays tight, feeling fierce and strong. You guys have got this. So again, making it harder, you might extend one leg out. If you want it to be a little bit easier, you can pull those feet in closer to the chair, and that's gonna make it a lot easier. Either way, 15 of them. Awesome job, girls. And then go ahead and move the chair out of the way. We're going back to those side-to-side lunges, okay? So 10 to each side. Sarah's got the full range of motion, stepping out to the side, coming together, and then out to the other side. So 10 on each side, okay? The modification Stacy's got right here. So just dropping it down to one side and then coming back up. So even more modified would be just barely bending, okay? And that's totally fine too. Again, everyone starts somewhere. Everyone is a beginner at one point, so find where you are and go with it. You'll get stronger and stronger as you repeat this challenge. You guys, people do these challenges over and over and over. I've had some people do my challenges for a full year, and it's amazing to see the progress that everyone makes. How you feeling, girls? Okay, we're almost there. Cool, so then grab your dumbbells, goalposts. So you're balancing on one leg, just press that weight straight up overhead and then come back to a square. So working your shoulders, working your stomach. We've got 10 on each side. And then again, remember, it might be too much to balance today. That's okay. You can just stand on one foot and have your opposite toe touching the ground and do it here, okay? And sticking with 10 on one side and then switch 10 to the other side, which is an awesome place to be. Stomach is nice and tight wherever you are, challenging yourself. Girls, almost there? Awesome. Okay, drop it down. We're coming down to the ground. Plank up again. So really working the shoulders and the core and basically everything. So hands are underneath the shoulders. Drop it down to the forearms. Plant the hands again, okay? So we're doing 5 on each side. Feeling strong. You guys can do hard things. This is awesome. Keep it going. This is our last strength exercise. Then we're going to do that little fun jump around, jump squat again, the 180-degree jump squat. Great job, you guys. Okay, going right into it. So the 180-degree squat jump. You girls ready? Okay, let's go. Got you timed 30 seconds, okay? Perfect. Awesome job. So then again, remember, if it's too much to jump it, don't jump it, okay? Just step it. Even if that means just barely squatting and barely squatting, that's okay. 30 seconds. We've got 10 more seconds. Your heart should be beating pretty fast here, right? Yeah. Okay, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Way to go. Okay, dropping straight back down. We've got our last 30 seconds mountain climbers, okay? So shoulders right on top of the wrists. We're gonna run it out, 30 seconds, let's go. So full range of motion here, what Sarah's doing, going fast, feeling strong, okay? Really challenge yourself. If it's too much, slow it down a little. Listen to your body. Make sure that you are breathing the whole time, okay? Especially when we get into these cardio portions. You don't want to stand right back up after and feel dizzy. So you want to make sure that you're keeping your breath. Okay, girls, we have got 7 more seconds. You're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Way to go, you guys. That was the end of the workout. You girls did awesome. At home, you guys did awesome. Thank you for sticking with it, okay? Make sure you drink water. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you listen to your body for the rest of the night. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.